Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Father Media News. I know it's supposed to be on Wednesday, but tonight, I feel like coming on and I feel like talking about what is going on in the Los Angeles, California area. Wildfires still continue to blast through central part of California, and we expect that 14 people were killed during that fire in Los Angeles, California. So during that time, and celebrities' houses were burned down to the ground. So Mel Gibson, uh, Mel Gibson was actually talking about, during his podcasts, he was actually talking about the what was going on up there. You know what I'm saying? And when he went home, he saw his house burning, and so people trying to flee from Los Angeles right now. They're trying to escape from there, and and cars are all packed and jammed up on the highway and everything, and fires still continue to sweep across California and everything, and it's a horrible thing. It's a shame, but it is terrible, and it's and I know the governor is the state, but the mayor of Los Angeles, always, she was questioned. She was the mayor of Los Angeles. She was questioned at that point where that she by the media. Oh, well, I have to go to Africa, and I got to go and I got to help the people out. They asked her. They said, "Well, they said your city's burning over here. So what are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about the people over here?" So nobody has any answers of what they're going to do over here. So I'm just, you know, but I saw on social media there was a person in interest that was arrested for arson. So person in interest, and but they didn't give no name. I saw it on Facebook. So they didn't give no name of the person yet. So when they do give the name of the person, then we will reveal that name out there. But fire still keeps sweeping across Los Angeles, California, and and it's a shame, and hope maybe somebody does about it. You know what I'm saying? So, Los Angeles celebrities among the 30,000 evacuated as wildfire rages. Yep, it's still raging across, Los Angeles, and we want to California rocky by early earthquakes and states battles a deadly wildfire. So Daily News Mail US is reporting that. They're putting it all over Facebook and everything, so they're reporting it. So we want to get down there, and reasons why firefighters do not use ocean waters to put out LA wildfires, and this bit being, yeah. Well, anyways, but yep, it's still spreading throughout California, and it's a shame. But my opinion on that, I think the mayor of Los Angeles, California, they should. Okay, honestly, she should resign. Um, More than 30,000 people have been ordered to flee, and wildfire rages in Los Angeles. Yeah, so that fire is actually still going, and it's not going to stop. You know, my heart goes out to Los Angeles and to the people out there that lost everything. lost their business out there, lost their houses. Yeah. So, and home of Hollywood actors into ashes who uh, cele- um, calibrate this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, guy's got his guy's got his head on his guy's got his hand on his head. It's like what the you know. But yeah, Paris Hilton, heartbroken, beyond words after losing home to California wildfire, January 9th, 2025. Imagine that, huh? You know, I mean, it is sad. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the mayor of California, the mayor over there of Los Angeles, California. I mean, like I said, she should resign. Okay, resign, and and also there is a governor, but he works for the state. Okay, there is a governor, but he does work for the state. Um, and I think he should resign too. You know what I'm saying? Because after all this stuff that went on in Los Angeles, I think maybe he's never going to get elected. He won't, and and it serves him right. You know what I'm saying? It serves him right. He shouldn't. Well, uh, but I heard that his term was limited. His term was limited. So, but yeah, his term was limited. But it's going to cost a hell of a lot of money, to rebuild again. It's going to cost a lot of money, you know. Um, but we're glad for over here that we have our reservoir, well, our reservoir just in case stuff like that happens over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we do have it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy with that. You know what I'm saying? And but I mean, how can you worry about a little tiny fish? Okay, a little tiny little fish. How can you worry about that? And then when 14 people, 14 people, okay, was killed in that fire, including children. 14, okay, 14 people were actually killed in that fire. You know, and it's sad. Okay, it's a sad thing. Okay, I'm not. Um, I'm kind of, that the reason why I'm coming on is because I am sad about this. Okay, and it's Los Angeles is a great place to go, man. Nice and warm over there, up in the hills and stuff over there, and 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 all of a sudden, boom! It's like a furnace up there. Okay, it's like Gulf in flames up there. It's like being in a huge furnace. You know what I'm saying? And it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's horrible. And the mayor up there, all she can say is, I'm going. I have to go help the people in Africa. They need me up there. The media. Hey, what about the people down here? Your city's burning. No comment with that. You shouldn't even be the mayor, lady. Stay in Africa where you belong. You shouldn't even be the mayor. Let your city burn they'll let your city burn like that. You gotta that man's gotta she's gotta be a little wacko to make that happen like that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? No mayor or no governor, okay, would ever let their city burn. Okay. Governors are for the people. Okay. Governors are for the people. Okay. Will never ever let their city burn. Okay. Governors, mayors, city councilors. I mean, in my opinion, I would love to hear what the city councils up there in Los Angeles have to say about this. Okay. Wow, they must be like scratching their head. 20 billion or more gonna rebuild. There has to be rebuilt. Rebuild. Okay. Insurance. Yeah. Well, guess what? City council is up there in Los Angeles, California. Guess what? You guys are not getting paid, man. You guys are gonna do without a paycheck because you guys and the mayor, and well, and part is the governor too up there that works for the state has, you guys are not going to get paychecks, okay? Because you know something, because you guys are going to have to start rebuilding everything that the people lost up there, and pay the people up there the money back of everything, okay? So I mean, yes, I mean that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Pay the people back. Sure, it's going to go sky high up there in Los Angeles. That's going to go right through the roof. Watch. It is. I mean, it's not you know and it's right through the roof. Insurance. You know what I'm saying? And some of those people, not only the rich people, some of the people that live in Los Angeles, I mean, they lost their business down there and everything. You know what I'm saying? Business going, not only the rich, you know what I'm saying? A lot of business people down there lost a lot too, down there too. I mean, people's houses. I mean, Los Angeles is pot rich, but pot rich, but there is some poor people too that live there. So, all people that work by houses and stuff over there. There's people down there that worked all their lives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how would you like to build something, okay? And then all of a sudden, boom, the thing's engulfed in flames. It's like, I just built this, and now look at it. It's like you're just sitting there watching your house burn. It's like burn it to ashes. And it's like, my God, I worked so hard for this, and all of a sudden now I have to rebuild again. Really? You know what I'm saying? And then you're just sitting there in tears, looking. And I know it, and I know it's hard. It is. It is. It's horrible. When you work all your life. You know what I'm saying? You work all your life, and then you're watching your house burn down. You know what I'm saying? Because of what? You know what I'm saying? But they did arrest. They did arrest somebody in connection with that fire in Los Angeles, California. They did. So, but we don't know his name. But we're sure going to find out his name because he was the one that really. We're going to find out what was his. We're going to find out what was his motive behind it. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to know this guy's name. So yes, so there was a guy, a man. It was a guy. It was a guy that did it, but no names were released until they get a confession out of him. You know what I'm saying? So it was it was awesome because he's a person in interest. So he's a person in interest. So it was awesome. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Fires keep going on like that. There's no way. There was no wind today. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, come on. Fires keep going on like that. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. The father was killed in the wildfire after staying behind to wait for an ambulance for his disabled son. Just imagine that, huh? A father died in a fire to stay back to wait for an ambulance for his disabled son. Okay. Wow. That is horrible. Okay. That is my mind. I don't know where my Gibbon Newsom invited Trump to tour California fire site. Yeah. Yeah, Governor Newscomb. That's what you are. Okay. Yeah. So you watched the city burn, the mayor of the city of Fall River. Yeah. So you invited Trump to a tour California fire site. Yeah. California Governor Givens Newsom on Friday invited President-elect Donald Trump to tour the state as it grapples with destruction fire. Wow. Oh, yeah. Let's see what he's got to say. Democratic California Governor Givens Newsom on Friday invited President-elect Donald Trump to tour the state as it grapples with the structure fire. Wildfires in Los Angeles County broke out in the coastal towns of Pacific Palisades on Tuesday. Eventually spread inland near eastern canyons. As you appear to assume that the presidency is one more, and I invited you to come to California again to meet with the American effect by these fires. Yeah, whoa. I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, yeah. So, new Democratic governor, he invited Trump to go to Los Angeles, California, and Trump took up his invitation. So he's going to go down there. Trump's going to go down there and assess the damages and situations what's going on down there. So yes, he is. He will be down there. So I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, he's uh, because he knows more horrifying images of these wildfires in Los Angeles, California. Some are saying these are signs. Well, I don't want to say they're signs, but I mean, but there's a person in interest that they already they they got them locked up, but it's a person in interest, and for that fire. Yeah. Why? It's, I wouldn't want to be that guy. Damn. I wouldn't want to be him. Yeah. Father stays back, and father gets killed by saving his disabled son. Imagine that. Imagine that. You know, this is pretty sad. Okay. Wow. This is something that is no one can come back from this one. And yeah, I mean, I'd be quite upset too. No, Trump is not going to withhold funds, James. He's going down there. He's going down there with the governor, and he's not going to withhold funds because he's going down there with him, and he's not going to withhold funds at all. He's not, because that is a major that place needs to be uh, that place needs to be built back up again. So he's going down. He is going down there with them. So he is, and you know because um, Los Angeles is in a lot of trouble. I'm saying Los Angeles is in a lot of trouble. So that's gonna probably be Trump's first stop over there. Okay, you know, and he's gonna help out. But I don't understand the mayor though. I really just don't understand the mayor. I mean, you get the people asking, okay, wait a second. You get the people asking, um, the media asking her, why are you going to Africa on a trip? Your city's burning. No answer. No answer to the question. No answer at all. And that puzzles me. When a mayor of Los Angeles does not have an answer, why? Why did it happen? You know what I'm saying? Why these wildfires happen? She knows why. She knows why too. Of course she does. And it's sad. Okay. I mean, what mayor will and city councilors let your city burn? I mean, come on, man. You know, you defund the fire department, take you defund the fire department, take funding away from them, and no water in the hydrants. Are you kidding me, man? Come on. I mean, who does that? What politician does that? Okay, this is the first time I ever heard of a politician. Okay, defunding the fire department, taking grant money away from them. Really? You know, that all sounds suspicious. It does. It all sounds suspicious. You know? Well, but they have a person in interest, so there ain't no name. But let me tell you something right now. I hope, okay, that, and I'm just saying this because I hope that I hope, that he doesn't name any names, okay? Because sometimes when somebody gets caught, okay, doing something, like say if somebody gets caught, say you pay somebody, okay, do something, do a job for you, okay, and you get caught, and all of a sudden, boom, the name comes up. Wow, okay, well, so this guy was involved, so that guy was involved. Oh, she was involved too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, you know, one person, one person ain't gonna go down for anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I hope the mayor's name don't come up in Los Angeles, and I hope Gibbon Newsom, I hope his name don't come up either. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, if one person gets caught, names start coming. Okay, yep, that one was involved. That one, oh yeah, she was involved too with the fire. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, they paid me to do it. You know what I'm saying? That happens. I've seen it happen. So I mean, it's so. But I hope they come to a I I hope that when Trump goes down there. Yeah, so let's see what that says. I think he just wrote something. Wait a minute. Yeah, fire. So she went to chain before the fire. But I mean, all right. Karen Bass went to chain before the fire, but being begun, which is I don't know if she would go there. That she be for the governor and the senators only. She also said that the people want her gone because she blocked. Yeah, the people don't want her no more as mayor no more. They don't. I mean, it's sad. I mean, disabled. The guy saved his James. Just want to let you know that a father died. Okay, saving his disabled son up there. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, man. Nope, you can't. This stuff here, you can't make this up. I mean, even I mean, I could talk about it. I could talk about it every single day, James. But I could never ever. You can't make this up. Not at all. Not at all. You're right. You can't make it up. You know, you can't. And let me see this one here. Yeah, you can't make this up. And we got another one here too, as well. Governor Healy seeks another 425 million for emergency shelters. Again, Governor Moore Healy, right on Forward Reporter, Governor Moore Healy files a supplemental spending bill weeks seeking another 425 million from reserve accounts to keeping the max out of an emergency assistance shelter program running for the next 6 months for the emergency shelter system cost 1 billion this year. And last, the budget bill is Healy filed Monday while drawing the 425 million from the state transitional escrow funds and reserves funds. Great, entirely as uh, stash for a state budget surplus that has taken on a greater significance in the state finance over the last few years. Wow. She is playing the politic, and this is really played at the race cards who people me wants me gone because I am black. Really, who's going to believe that? No, well, let me tell you that. Well, we want the mayor gone because we want her gone because not because she's black, because she's not doing her job the way she's supposed to be doing her job. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's just playing the race card. That's all she's doing. When you play the race card, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can't keep playing a race card like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes playing a race card gets old. You know what I'm saying? And she knows that, being a mayor of Los Angeles comes with responsibilities. Okay. I mean, if you take on the role of mayor, yeah, I mean, you're gonna get criticized a lot, but it's a role of protecting the people of Los Angeles, California. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You can't just run for mayor and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go take a trip here. I'm going to go take a trip there. And you know what? And screw the people where I work, the people that voted her in. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this shit up, man. Never. I don't know why, but I mean, it's, I mean, it is. You can't make this up, man. I'm telling you. Wow. Just imagine me living in, just imagine me living in Los Angeles, California. No, just imagine me living there. I'd be like, wow, what the hell, man? I just built a house. And now look at it. Now it's engulfed and it's in flames. It's burning down because of some idiot or some politician does not care about their city or the people. you know? But and just because. Well, yes, tariffs. They are a. Tariffs, they are a negotiation tool. Sometimes it could be used as a bargaining chip. That's if he uses it, but it does not raise taxes. The promise is that if the United States has to pay a tariff of 20% to export goods to Japan, they should pay an inquiry percentage to import the goods to use the level playing field. So it's like, okay, so what's good for me is good for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what's good for me is good for you. So it's a playing field back and forth. That's all it is. It's a playing field. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? With the Red Sox. Okay. So, if you win, if your team wins, okay, well then you get this extra amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a game, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. But that's if he uses it, which is I doubt it. He's going to use it. So, um, and Terra's only 20% into export goods to Japan, but they should pay the inquiry percentage to import goods to us. Level playing field. Level playing field. So you pay me, I pay you. You know what I'm saying? So it's back and forth. So I mean, it's not going to raise any taxes. It's not gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying? But he's not going to use it though. You know what I'm saying he's not. But but he'll. He's not going to use it. I know he's not going to use it. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that it's he's not going to use that. You know what I'm saying? So um and then but he'll keep it in mind though. If he doesn't use it, he'll keep it in mind as a bargaining chip. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure he's got other things on his mind. Right now, he's got Los Angeles, California, that right now needs to be built. So yeah, so that needs to be built. So that also needs to be built. So Los Angeles right now needs to recover from all these fires that are happening. So a major seize at the Massachusetts Immigration Hotel but led to an arrest by a lead more than changes in shelter systems. Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey issued a statement on Monday afternoon, receiving a police patrol unit and tied to early morning investigation on Friday, which was, I believe, today. Inside of the hotel room located at Quality Inn at 100 Marist Street in Reserve, investigation results to the patrol officer discovered a large uh, capacity of 556 caliber assault rifles, approximately 5 kilograms of 10 pounds of fentanyl, and with an estimate street value of $1 million, and in additional street large capacity captivity rifle magazines, right, and one of which was loaded with 556 ammunition was received. Recovered officers solely arrested Leonardo Sanchez of 28 for the weapons violation. It was a outrage that the individuals took advantage of our shelter systems to ingest in a criminal activity. The administration has been in touch with both local law enforcement and federal immigration officials regarding to this case, this is further underscores your broken federal immigration system and the urge to need for Congress and the White House to act on a border security bill to prevent criminals from entering our country. The people of Massachusetts shall not continue to have to deal with the impact of federal insurrection. I ordered a inspection for all shelters united, beginning with the river sites and fall reserves of our intake process to determine the individual step that we cannot take to prevent criminals' activities in shelters that Governor Moore Healy. According to WCVB, Healy has announced what some of these taking changes are. Massachusetts was already performing limited background checks on emergency shelters, residents, and monthly warrant checks. Healy has now ordered that the checks include a CORI check and names based on criminal record checks on CORI returns information is available in Massachusetts agreement. Wow. The state house's news services announced that Healy filed a supplemental spending bill Monday seeking another $425 million from their reserves and accounts to keep the maximum out of an emergency assistance shelters program running for the next 6 months. More than 50% of the families in emergency shelters are in Massachusetts, according to Healy. Ah, wow. Ay, ay, ay. Well, people right now. Well, I mean, right now she's in Massachusetts right now. To enter a shelter right now in Massachusetts is to you have to have a CORI check done, and now Healy is now every month checking if people have warrants and everything out for their arrests and everything. So, yeah. So now, well, that's because the illegal aliens ruined it for everybody. Okay, they ruined it for everyone. Okay, by bringing drugs and guns, fentanyl inside the shelters and everything. So they ruined it for everybody. So you gotta thank them for that. You know what I'm saying? So now Healy, put a thing. Now she put a thing in place where a CORI in place where that before you enter the shelter, you're going to be doing a what do you call it? You'll run a CORI check on you. If you're clean, fine, you can come in. If you're not, you can't. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that's going to be now. You know what I'm saying? Because of the illegal aliens bringing fentanyl, guns, and all kinds of stuff into the shelter and stuff, and the shelter got raided. So yep. So you got to say thank you to them. Thank you for screwing things up. That's how that goes. But now it's a CORI check now and warrant checks every month. And if people have warrants out, they're gonna go right in the shelter. They're gonna pick you up. They're gonna send you to jail. No questions asked. Swansea Fire Department in response after the rollover crash injured. Oh, let's see where this one was. In the Swansea area. Wow. Let's read this report and see what this says. Crews responded on Friday afternoon to crash with injuries, according to Swansea Fire Department. Swansea Fire responded to 200 block of Ocean Grove Avenue approximately 12:30 p.m. for a vehicle accident rollover. Engines 2 and 3, as well as a rescue 1, responded to the signal vehicle accident. One person was out of the vehicle prior to a fire arrival and was transported to local hospital. Okay. So apparently the man's gonna. Well, they didn't say if the man was gonna be all right, but it's okay. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty bad, right in somebody's backyard too. Damn. Whew. Yeah, right in somebody's backyard. Well, I can't show it to you because it won't go on the what do you call it? Yeah, there was an accident today up at on Laurel Street there, right next to Stop and Shop. There was an accident over there. Man, they sent the man a little fender bender, but somebody got hurt. Okay, there was a guy and there was a girl that got hurt. And man, they sent everybody up there. I'm like, oh my god! I said, man, the whole street was all like covered with police officers and fire trucks and ambulances and everything else. So, which is, I think, any accident now, the ambulance always follows the police now, and the fire trucks get called because any accident now, because sometimes accidents lead into somebody getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that's why two ambulance and the fire truck follows now, and plus that little knock can truck that emergency knock can truck follows too. So in case they need them. So, but hey, and but which is good because sometimes any accident. Okay, somebody said, "Oh, I gotta get on my radio. I gotta call the ambulance and call the paramedics." Well, but there's a term for that. You know what I'm saying? When the police calls for ambulance, they don't say ambulance. They say bus. Okay, that's what they say. But we're not police officers, so we cannot use that term. So please do not use that term. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll get confused. They'll say, "Wow, is that a police officer in trouble?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, please do not use that term. You know what I'm saying? Because we people like us, we're civilians. We're not police officers, so we cannot use that term "bus" because only police officers could use that. You know what I'm saying? That term. Because don't get confused. You know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to say ambulance, but they could say bus because they're police officers. They wear the badge. So, but don't use that term. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do, then you can actually either be fined for it or you could uh, you know um, do some time for it. You know what I'm saying? Probably like maybe a week in jail or something. Maybe. So I mean, you don't use that. But with that being said, let's see what else is going on in the world. I like to see. Uh, yeah, I want to see what else is going on. Oh, my little granddaughter, so cute. Let's see what's going on Newsbreak. Maybe I'll find something interesting here. Ah, I just did. Pop right up. I don't want to read it. A Fall River man was charged with mailing cocaine across the country. Ooh, awesome. Mailing cocaine across Channel 12, WPRI 12 News. Yeah. 6 iPhones, games that pays really money in 2024. Yeah. Yeah, but now we're in 2025. Healy ordered a criminal background. Yeah, I just read that. Yeah, but there's more to that background check. Fall River homeowner may get new homes windows. Okay. Mayor provides updates on the MBTA housing mandate former police station. Oh my God, man! What's he gonna do? Try to make housing out of that old Fall River police station? That thing's ready to fall down. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. You can't make anything up, man. You can't. Oh, jeez. Dentist days on a U.S. Navy ship since World War II. 134 soldiers' lives lost in the USS Forrestal tragedy. Ooh, crazy. Yeah, Fall River overflow shelters expected beds to be filled tonight. Yeah, they will. Bristol County Sheriff announced big ticket items for 2025. Let's see what else is going on here. One killed, two injured in a shooting at bar in New Bedford. Delta flights ports takes off. Well, Delta flights, I like that. State court upholds travels by MBTA zoning laws in three South Coast towns aren't complying. Oh, I see. Yeah. There is three towns that are not complying, but they don't want the train. Ooh. Freetown Station, yeah. Upholding a controversial MBTA zoning laws. Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm glad I'm getting it. Mass residents with a credit card debit could be in a four big surprise. Update on the Fall River Fire Department issued an update on a blaze that displaced 19 fundraiser great after three. Well, looks like the house wasn't unsuspicious. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren favorites agency spill even more bad news for cash strap America. Hate you. Massachusetts Republican plans to file a bill that would repeal gun laws. Haley signs the last summer. They're repealing that. Oh boy. Senator J.D. Vance is. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay, yep. J.D. Vance will resign from his seat in Congress upper chamber on Thursday, that was probably already done, ahead of the inauguration as vice president to President-elect Trump. Vance will step down from his seat at midnight on Thursday, making the end of a 2-year run service in Ohio junior senator after he beat Democratic challenger Tim Ray in the 2022 to fill the vacancy left by former Republican Senator Rob Portman. Vance will be sworn in as the vice president alongside of Trump at the Capitol in January 20th. Wow. So I mean, let's see what's going on here. Well, so that's the end of that. Now, Governor Mike Dewine, responsible for temporarily filling Ben's seat, Ben's Senate seat, the person will serve in that Senate seat until special election is scheduled for November of 2026. Here's Ohio's will then get to decide who will complete Ben's term, which runs through the 2028. A spokesperson confirms that DeWine, several other Republican governors are at Mars and Lego meeting with the Trump on the Thursday. So, well, somebody's going to fill that seat, Vince's seat. Somebody's going to, which is, hey, if they do, they do, they do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to. That seat needs to be, special election. Okay. That would be the special election. I mean, that, you know how that goes, right? Special elections. So special elections, that goes that. That's how that goes. U.S. Border Patrol arrested immigrant during an enforcement operation. Ooh. Policy search by suspect in Fall River armed in robbery. Wow. L.A. lip reader interpret what Donald Trump and Barack Obama were talking about in Jimmy Carter. All of a sudden, Barack Obama wants to be Donald Trump's friend. South Coast Health announced new providers in Fall River, New Bedford, and Fairhaven. Cat chlorine, dechlorine. Governor Healy signed a bill banning cat chlorine. I wonder why. Well, sometimes cats need to, I mean, if they're out in the street, they need to, if they need to defend themselves. Other winter storms are brewing to see which state to expect to see snow and ice. Let's see some more snow. James is on. James like, no more snow, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Ohio Governor will appoint J.D. Vance successor to finish his seat term out. Yeah. Oh, I know that definitely. That's somebody's got to somebody's got to take that seat. You know what I'm saying? You cannot leave a seat on an empty seat. Somebody's got to take that. You know what I'm saying? So 125 million success. Mason mansion destroyed in LA wildfire. Most expensive home in Palestine, something like that. I don't even know what that is. Westport Group collecting, passing out free prom dresses for students in Fall River, New Bedford, and beyond, which is good. It's all people are stepping up. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. Taunton woman pleaded guilty to a fake coupon sham at Stop and Shop around southeastern Mass. Oh, uh, looks like our area. Nope. Wait a minute. No, it's not our area. Nope, it's another Stop and Shop. Oh my God. Let me see. Providence City Council argued Governor McKee is declared the state emergency. California fire could be impacting our homeowners' insurance costs. Which is a lot. Let's see what else is going on here. Macy's store in Mass among dozens of closing across the U.S. Well, contact and you see that new phones there. Let's see what else is going on here. Providence City Council demand McKee to declare homelessness public emergency. Well, we should declare a Trump is fundraising immediately after fundraising. Former Massachusetts piano bread employee accused of stealing 64,547 from restaurant he worked. Ugh. Can't make this shit up, man. Can't make none of this up. Massachusetts unemployment claims declined last week. Ooh. Uh, Trump and staff accused Governor Healy for unlawfulness on immigration. Used U.S. Carter's funeral. Harris and Trump, CR. Both of them are talking. Oh. 4 suspects in custody after police chase and crashing on 195 in Providence. Small Governor Healy signed bus lane cameras enforcement bill. Well, a lot of things are being put in place here. ISIS arrested, convicted. I don't. That's that. Pedal. What is the 3-hour rule in Massachusetts? Fall River homeowner, new windows available. Non-residents rates across. Good news for Newport residents is going to Eastern Beach. Classified documents leaked from Dayton, now in prison in Virginia. Oof. Dartmouth Elementary School student begins dismissal early. Oh boy. Como are the leaders of California responsible for this fire? Como. Yeah. Massachusetts court ordered United States healthcare affiliated with the refunds of millions of victims. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah. Massachusetts can't toss you in jail for committing blasphemy. What the hell is that? Blasphemy. Ugh. Blasphemy. I never heard of that word before. Healy's awarding nearly $5 million in grants to nonprofit to protect themselves from hate crimes. Jamie Lee Curtis regrets to perfect send 40 years later. Jamie Lee Curtis. One person injured in Swansea rollover. I already read that one. Oh, look at this one here. Flake flying across Massachusetts leads to crash. Delayed a flight. SNAP increases income and liability requirements. So, James, you might be getting something. Daughter files a home early and surprise everyone. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Worry grow order funeral states and service cuts. Billionaire wants this video to destroy watch before it bans. New Hampshire Supreme Court said aside with the white supremacist group over highway banner in Portsmouth. Let's see what it's this one here. Rewards from capture, whatever. Let's see. I want to read something nice over here. California wildfire. Yeah. All right. Dems Gov who votes to fight Trump border enforcement, outraged by the immigrants using the shelters for criminals. Come on, Mr. Healy. Please get Governor Healy. Oh my God. Yeah. They're trying to say now that Trump's putting freaking people inside shelter, that the immigrants and illegal aliens inside shelters now. The blue state governor who pleaded to fight Trump administration deportation efforts to express outrage on Monday after immigrant was illegally caught with a nearly 1 million worth of drugs and an AR-15 rifle after a hotel that is being temporarily used as a shelter. Yeah, okay. Blame Trump for this one. That's what they do. You gotta love these people, man. You can't make this shit up. Wow. Yeah. You know, see, Governor Moore Healy, you have to take responsibility for yourself. Okay. You have to, you make choices, you live with them. Okay. You supported the illegal aliens, okay, for quite some time, and now now you're trying to pin this all on Trump now, right? So you're trying to pin this on Trump. Good one, because guess what? It did not work. Okay. You're trying to pin it on him, okay? You know, to make him look like he's the one. But he's the one that's building the wall. He's the one that wants to get rid of all these illegal aliens, okay? Because you did not want to respond to his deportation, okay? And you always said no to his deportation. You didn't want to. So now what you're going to do is you're going to pin this on Trump now, right? So yes, so good one. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't work. So you know, uh, he's trying to get rid of these undocumented aliens and put them back to their own state because they come over the border. But you're the one that supported them, okay? Of all this time, you supported these mongrels, okay? Illegal aliens that came over the border, okay? So that's a good one. Trying to blame Trump for that one. Oh, just because to Governor Healy, just because you don't like Trump, so you're going to pin it on him? No, but you know what? You need to take responsibilities of your actions. Okay, uh, you know, you know, people have choices in this world. Okay, but you know what? You need to take responsibility, and you need to be held accountable for your actions because you did not. Okay, repeat this again to make sure that everyone hears this. Okay, live on Fall River Media News podcast. Okay, take responsibilities. Okay, take responsibilities because you are being held accountable for your actions. Okay, you know something? Actions speak louder than words. You're being held responsible for it. Okay, because you know something? People voted for you. Okay. Your people voted for you. And you know something? Wow. And you know something? Yeah. Well, guess what? You know, and maybe that's probably why you're no more attorney general anymore. Because, you know, you're always flip-flopping back and forth. You're a flip-flopper. But guess what? Take accountable. Okay, you got to be held accountable for things. Okay, I mean, the clause. Well, yeah, I mean, yes. Well, yes, it is. I'm saying, because cats need to protect themselves. I'm saying so. Cat does need to protect themselves, but I mean, but you have to be Yeah, well, yeah. She says Massachusetts is one of the numbers of states that has been overwhelmed by immigrant surge by coming from the south border, getting images. Yeah. So I mean, well, hello. That's why Donald. That's why President Donald Trump was telling you, okay, that to comply with the deportation. Help them with the deportation. Get rid of these undocumented, undocumented. Okay, I'm not saying that they. I'm not saying that they should be. They're not allowed to come back over. But if they want to come back over at some point, I'm saying, what I'm saying, then they have to come over with a green card. Okay, not just come over and get free stuff whenever they want and shoplift in stores whenever they want. Because guess what? You know something? You know what? I have to pay for my stuff. Okay, and you know what? My tax dollars are at work. We're at work when these people were coming over the border. Hey, I'm over here. Well, I'm coming over the border too. You know what I'm saying? So when you have about 6 families, 20 families coming over the border at the same time, by land, by boat, by whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just coming over the border, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's why President Donald Trump was trying to tell you, okay, comply with the deportation, we can get rid of these people quick. Okay, but no, but you want to keep supporting them, and guess what? And now you know something. No, suffer with the consequences. Okay, now you have there was drugs and guns, fentanyl inside the shelters and everything else and stuff. Wow, I mean, say that if you would have complied if she would have complied in the first place, okay, then guess what? The guns and drugs and fentanyl would have never happened. Okay, if she would have complied in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Okay, I mean, if somebody, if yeah. Well, I'd like to know who the yes man arrested in connection with the starting L.A. fire that is now burning over 960 acres. Holy mackerel! Well, yeah. Well, I like to know who he is so I can expose him. You know what I'm saying? For what he did. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I like to expose him. Well, we also want to worry about copycats. You know what I'm saying? So they could be a copycat out there. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere. But they could be. You know what I'm saying? They could be a copycat out there somewhere. So we have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So if you arrest one person, there could be a copycat out there because it's suspicious now that these fires continue to sweep across Los Angeles, California. You know what I'm saying? Out there. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny that it's still doing it, but they might be a copycat out there. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? They might be. But you know, if anybody wants to set up a GoFundMe page, to help California out, because Donald Trump is gonna go down there and well, Governor Newsom is asking President Trump to take a tour of California. So and I think, my opinion, Donald Trump right now he is gonna. I know definitely he is gonna take a tour down to Los Angeles. He's gonna take a tour of the place and and assess the damage and stuff. But I think assessing the damage, is going to be probably over probably $20 billion or 20 trillion. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around there, because wow, and build people's houses back up, and insurance, pay people back for their loss of their house, people that loss of business, you know what I'm saying, and things like that too, you know what I'm saying, pay their wages and stuff, and what they were getting, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying, yes, and kind of really, uh, yeah, it's a copycat. You know what I'm saying? The guy was arrested, and now there's a copycat out there. And with the situation, so we gotta find him or her or whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just hoping that the police release some names across the you know I release names, because this is horrible. I mean, there's no win out there right now. There ain't at all. You know, and it's also a tragedy. Okay, it's also a tragedy that a father died by saving his disabled son. A disabled son. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's father died for uh, saving his disabled son. Yes. Yeah. Father. Yeah. It's horrible. It's a thing, man. It's a thing. Yeah. It's horrible. But we'll see what needs to get done. And we'll see what needs to get done. Nice houses burning down, flames shooting out of a South Carolina home that was destroyed in a fire. I'd like to read more of this. Florence, SC, WBDBTM. Overnight fire causes heavy damages to a home in Harmony Street, Florence. But the authorities said no injuries were reported. Thank God. Oh, all the people are out. Yeah, so let's see what. Well, I guess Trump is taking that trip. So Trump is taking that trip down to North, down here, Los Angeles. He's going to see what. Yeah, probably about maybe 20 trillion. Wow, Lamborghini was on fire, burnt, destroyed. Holy mackerel. That's crazy. Yeah, it's horrible. But I'm just saying, I respect everybody's opinions on things, but the tariffs is a bargaining tool. Okay, it's a bargaining tool, but it's not. You know, it's a bargaining tool. That's all it is, and it's not going to raise any taxes whatsoever. It's just a bargaining tool. Tariffs, they are a negotiation tool. Sometimes it could be used as a bargaining chip, that if he uses it, but it does not raise taxes. The promise is that if the United States has to pay tariffs of 20% to export goods to Japan, they should pay the inquiry percentage to import goods to us. Level playing field. So that's kind of like a little level playing field. That's all that is. So I just want to let everybody know that I respect everybody's. I respect everybody's. People got different, different theories about things. You know what I'm saying so, but I respect everybody's. Everybody's has the right uh, to you know to say how they feel, which is good. Okay, well, you know, we have to we have to get along. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna do a radio show or a podcast, I have to I have to get along with the with the individuals. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't ain't gonna play nice. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing a podcast or if you're running for any political office, people are not gonna play nice. You know what I'm saying? So some people won't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So either way, you know what I'm saying? So, um, but anyways, but that's what it is with the tariffs. So but again, this is Fall River Media News. I want to thank James for watching, coming on, giving his point of view in there. Good, all right. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I do, and because everybody has different you know theories. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and they're not saying it to be mean, but hey, but and all right, well, okay, uh, well, to say that if you had $10,000 in the bank, okay, and the other one only had 500 in the bank, so the other guy is going to say, well, I have $100 more than you, okay, and you're going to say to him, well, prove you have $100 more to me, okay. And and if he says no, then I will say, well, hey, you don't want to show me? All right, fine. But you know something, but I still believe you, that you still have that $100 in the bank. So I mean, that's just to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? So we all need to keep the peace. It's politics, okay? It is. We talk about we talk politics sometimes, but then again, this is just a talk show. I love when people listen to my show. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. Sometimes there's some stuff that you just can't make the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Can't make it up. But anyways, thank you. And thank you, James, for watching. Oh, nobody else came on today, huh? Yeah. If they download StreamYard, the app on their phone, they can come on as a guest. Okay. And I've been trying to tell people that for a very long time, but some people just don't get it. So, but anyways, thank you, James, for watching, and I appreciate it. Thank you for all your good comments. I like them. Okay, they're wonderful. So, appreciate all your opinions. I appreciate everybody's opinion. All right. So, and again, I'm going to still say this is a talk show. You know what I'm saying, it's a talk show. We talk about politics. We talk about what goes on in neighborhoods. We talk what goes on out in the street. And sometimes we talk about accidents. We read things on Facebook. We read things on Newsbreak and stuff like that. Some things that the news don't show you. Again, you know what I'm saying? So, and for a reporter too has to go out there and put things up. Sometimes Farmer Media goes out there and put things up. You know what I'm saying? So so that way you guys can always get the accurate news. You know what I'm saying? Either from me, a former reporter, or yeah, or from me or from Fall River Reporter. So I mean, or from Spindle City Straight Talk, which is again, my prayers go out to CJ, my cousin CJ. I hope he's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he is, and because he's too young, man. I'm older than he is, so and I hope he's okay, and I hope he is. Um, that's quite a disease. You know what I'm saying? That's quite a what he's got. So I hope he's all right, and and come back on Spindle City Straight Talk with Chip because ah, them two, they always got something to say about the mayor of the city of Fall River, Mayor Paul Coogan. There he goes again with his market rate housing. Here he goes again with all these laying off of people, raising taxes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love Chip and CJ. My cousin Chip and CJ. Uh, you know, my cousin CJ and Chip. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty awesome. I haven't heard anything more about Fall River Raw with Jeff Larry and Mike. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's going on with that. That thing that was actually gone for a little while. I mean, I kind of like enjoyed the Fall River Raw, man. Mike uh, and Mike Yellowberry and Jeff Larry. Oh yeah, they were awesome. They had people on there and everything else. So actually, I was gonna go on for one time and just stop by, just go on the show. Hey, Jeffrey Boy and Mike the Oliveira. Oh yeah, he's always sitting in. Mike the Oliveira always sits in the background too. So, but anyways, have a good night, everybody. This is Dave. My name is Dave Mead. I follow Media News, your local news podcast, and everything. So we talk everything in politics. We talk everything in crimes. What goes on in your neighborhood? What goes on in the street? Uh, we gossip. So take care, everybody. Have a great night and stay out of the snow. It's freezing outside. And hope the streets clear up tomorrow. Take care. Peace out, everyone.